welcome back and welcome to our weekly check-in of women in sports. We begin this week with one of the greatest to ever do it. Last night, Simone Biles was named the Sportswoman of the Year at the Loris World Sports Awards. This is the fourth time Biles has won this award. She also did so in 2017, 2019, and 2020. She has 11 Olympic medals and 30 World Championship medals, making her the most decorated gymnast in history. And get this, when asked earlier today about competing in the Los Angeles Olympics in 2028, Biles said for right now, she's just enjoying her time off. And speaking of gymnastics, this weekend it was Oklahoma that won the NCAA Gymnastics Championship. It's Oklahoma's third time winning in just 4 years. It's their 7th title since 2014. Sooner senior Jordan Bowers won the individual all-around competition. And while UCLA finished 2nd overall, it was a victory for Jordan Childs. She earned 1st place in the uneven bars, reclaiming her championship title from 2023. And now Jordan is the first UCLA gymnast to win multiple NCAA uneven bars championships. Turning to softball, it was a record-breaking weekend out in California. Check this out. Stanford shattered the NCAA softball attendance record as 13,207 fans came out to Stanford's football stadium for Saturday's Big Swing game. The previous regular season record was just under 9,300 fans, and that was only reached 2 weeks ago. Stanford's head coach says it's a consistent theme that women's sports venues just aren't big enough to hold all the fans they draw. Turning now to the WNBA, the #1 pick in the 2025 draft will soon have a town named after her. Get this, Paige Beckers, who just helped UConn win a national championship, will be playing for the Dallas Wings this season. And over the weekend, her hometown, Hopkins, Minnesota, announced that May 16th will henceforth be known as Paige Beckers Day in honor of her WNBA debut. And for that day only, Hopkins is being renamed to Paige Beckers, Minnesota. The WNBA's new season begins on, you guessed it, Friday, May 16th. And retired University of Iowa women's basketball coach Lisa Bluter will be making an appearance in the Quad Cities this summer. Just a few hours ago, it was announced that she'll be joining the John Deere Classic's Executive Women's Day on the morning of July 1st. Then that afternoon, she'll be the featured speaker at a lunch hosted by the Girl Scouts of Eastern Iowa and Western Illinois. Bluter is the winningest coach in Hawkeye women's basketball history with 528 victories. She's a Naismith Coach of the Year and a 3-time Big Ten Coach of the Year. Turning to our local ladies, 3 women were nominated for this week's Midwest Technical Institute Score Standout. So we'll start with Emily Black from Rockridge. She recorded 4 hits, 4 RBIs, 1 run, and a home run. Not bad, Emily. And I'm going to give you a second now to pull out your phones. Emily is joined by Rock Island's Lily McDaniel, who had 15 strikeouts in a no-hitter game. Also nominated this week, Lainey Coonard of Orion. Lainey pitched a 1-hitter and had 3 hits, 3 RBIs, and a home run. And you have until tomorrow at noon to cast your vote for any of our nominees. Scanning this QR code will take you right there. Otherwise, just head over to WQAD.com. Each week's winner is featured on Off the Cuff. And finally tonight, we turn to ice hockey. Team USA and Team Canada battling it out at the International Ice Hockey Federation's World Championship on Sunday night. I'm telling you, it was a back and forth game and it ended up going to overtime. You might remember last year Canada won in overtime, but this year in a 4-3 thriller, it was Team USA that came out on top. This is America's 11th Women's World Championship hockey title, and for some, sets the stage for next year's Winter Olympics. It also set a new IIHF World Championship record with more than 122,000 fans taking in the games in Europe. And that'll do it for this week's edition of Women in Sports.